Dear webinars, we were learning about Fathatun in our last class. What is Fatha? These are the short vowels we are learning. Short vowels are three in number: Fathatun, Kasratun, and Zammatun. What is Fathatun? Fathatun means Fatha means to open, and Fatha is a small cross line running uh, upper right to the lower left. Okay, running from upper right to the lower left, known as Fatha. It is a small cross line. It is placed above a letter. Okay, it gives the sound A. Okay, when we speak A, our mouth opens. That is the reason it is known as Fatha. Okay, Alif Fatha A, Ba Fatha Ba, and so on up to Ya Fatha Ya. This we had learned in our last class. Today, today we will learn about Kasratun and Zammatun. What is Kasratun? Kasratun means Zair, and it literally means breaking, to break into pieces. Okay, when we speak a letter with kasra, what happens? Our mouth, our shape of the mouth break. Okay, our shape of the mouth breaks. When we say ba kasra b, so our mouth shape has broken. That is the reason it is called as kasra, breaking. Okay, it is a small cross line placed above a letter. Oh, sorry, placed below a letter, uh, and here it refers to the breaking of the mouth. When we speak alif kasra e, the sound of kasra is e. Okay, alif kasra e, ba kasra b, ta kasra ti, and so on up to ya kasra yi. Here come to zamma. Zamma means joining. Okay, zamma means circling and joining. When we, it is a small, it is a small wow shaped sign placed above a letter, and it means joining or circling. When we speak a letter with zamma, our lips becomes round, like ba, zamma, boo. When we say boo, our lips become circle. Okay, here it refers to the circling of the lips. When we speak the letter with Dhamma, our shape of the mouth become a circle-like shape. That is the reason it is known as Dhamma. Ba, Dhamma, Bu. In this way, we have to give the pronunciation. What is the sound of Dhamma? The sound of Dhamma is U sound. Okay. Ba zamma bu, u. U sound is there. Alif zamma u, ba zamma bu, ta zamma tu, and so on up to ya zamma you. Okay, I will cast the screen with you. I will share the screen with you. You copy it down. Okay, in your notebook. Now you can see on the screen, on your screen, that kasra is given. Okay, and all the letters with kasra, the Arabic letters with kasra. Kasratun means breaking. Here is the definition. It is a small cross line placed below a letter. ये एक छोटा खत होता है, लिखिर होती है, जो हर्फ के नीचे लिखी जाती है. इट मीन्स ब्रेकिंग, इसका मतलब होता है तोड़ना. यहाँ पर इट रिफर्स टू द ब्रेकिंग ऑफ शेप ऑफ द माउथ. यहाँ पर जो है, जो हमारे मुंह का जो शक्ल और सूरत होती है, उसको जो है ना अलग कर देता है, बोलने का मतलब है यहाँ पर. ठीक है, तो अब आप लोग जो है ना ये लिखिए पूरा. यहाँ पर जो है क्या दिया है, यहाँ पर अलीफ कसरा ई, बा कसरा बी, ता कसरा ती, सा कसरा सी, जीम कसरा जी, हा कसरा ही, खा कसरा खी, दाल कसरा दी, दाल कसरा जी, रॉ कसरा री, जा कसरा जी, इस तरीके से भी पढ़ सकते हैं. और यू कैन spell these words, these letters as seen there see, sheen there she, sod there she, zod there thee, ta there ti, za there zi, ain there e. In this way you can pronounce the letter, or it's better to pronounce like this: ghain kasra ghi, fa kasra fi. Kasra is a Arabic word, zer is a Persian word or Urdu word. Fa zer fi, qaf zer khi, kaf zer ki, lam zer li, mim zer mi, noon zer ni, waw zer vi, ha zer hi, hamza zer i, ya zer yi. Got it? Now copy it down. Let us discuss about dhamma, dhammatun. Dhammatun. What is dhammatun? Dhammatun means, it literally means joining or circling. As we used to say, Dhamma Surah. Dhamma Surah means the surah which we join after Surah Al-Fatiha in the prayer. When we offer prayer, when we establish prayer, we used to recite Surah Al-Fatiha. After Surah Al-Fatiha, we used to recite one more surah from the Quran. That surah is known as Dhamma Surah. Why it is called as Dhamma Surah? Dhamma Surah means, Dhamma means joining. We used to join another surah after Surah Al-Fatiha. That is why it is called as Zamme Surah. Okay. Zammatun means joining. But here it refers to the circling of the shape of the mouth, circling of lips. When we it produces the sound oo. Dhamma produces oo sound. It is a small wow-shaped sign placed above a letter. It means joining or circling. Here it refers to the circling of the shape of the mouth. Here it refers to the circling of lips. Okay. Here it refers to circling of lips. When we used to say alif dhamma u, our lips become circle. Ba dhamma bu, ta dhamma tu, sa dhamma su, jim dhamma ju, ha dhamma hu, kha dhamma hu, dal dhamma du, dal zamma zu, and we can pronounce these letters as ra pesh ru as well. Okay, za pesh zu, sin pesh su, shin pesh shu, swad pesh su, zwad pesh zu, ta pesh tu, za pesh zu, ain pesh u, ghain pesh gu, fa pesh fu, Qaf pesh hu, Kaf pesh ku, Lam pesh lu. Or another method of spelling the letters is Mim zamma mu, Noon zamma nu, Waw zamma hu, Ha zamma hu, Hamza zamma u, and Ya zamma yu. Got it? The letters can be spelled as alif zamma u. The another method is alif pesh u. Both the methods are correct. Whichever is convenient to you, you may spell the letters. Alif zamma u, ba zamma bu, ta zamma tu, sa zamma su, jim zamma ju, ha zamma hu, kha zamma hu. In this way, you can spell the letters. Or another method is dal zamma du, zal zamma zu, ra zamma ru, za zamma zu, sin zamma su, shin zamma shu, swad zamma su, zwad zamma zu, ta zamma tu, za zamma zu, ain zamma u, ghain zamma gu, fa zamma fu, khab zamma hu. In this way you can pronounce the letters. Another method, kaf pesh ku, lam pesh lu, mim pesh mu, noon pesh nu, ha pesh waw pesh wu, ha pesh hu, hamza pesh u, and ya pesh u. In this way you have to recite and spell the letters. A letter with zamma known as mazmum. Okay, here alif is mazmum. Why we are calling it as mazmum? Because it carries zamma. Because it carries zamma on top of alif. We have written zamma, so it is called as mazmum. Alif mazmum. What we call ba? Ba mazmum. Why? Because ba carries zamma on it. Okay, when we are placing the zamma pesh on letter ba, it becomes ba mazmum. We called it as ba mazmum. Ba mazmum means letter with the sign zamma. Ba mazmum means ba letter with the sign zamma. It becomes ba mazmum. बा को अगर हम पेश देंगे तो बा मजमूम कहलाएगा. बा पेश बू होता है, उसका प्रोनाउंसिएशन तो बू होगा, तलफ़ुज़ बू होगा, लेकिन इसको हम बा मजमूम कहेंगे. ता के ऊपर अगर पेश है तो इसको क्या कहेंगे? ता मजमूम, यानी ता के ऊपर पेश है, और इसका प्रोनाउंसिएशन तलफ़ुज़ क्या होगा? तू होगा, एंड सो ऑन. इसी तरीके से दूसरे को भी आप समझिए. ठीक है, अब आइए मैं ऊपर की तरफ चलता हूँ. हियर कसरा की तरफ आएंगे. जब हम अलीफ को कसरा देते हैं तो ये अलीफ क्या हो जाता है? मकसूर हो जाता है. अलीफ क्या है? मकसूर है. क्यों मकसूर है? क्योंकि अलीफ के नीचे ज़ेर लिखा हुआ है, इसलिए इसको अलीफ मकसूर कहते हैं. बा क्या है? बा मकसूर है. क्यों? क्योंकि बा के नीचे ज़ेर लिखा हुआ है, इसलिए इसको बा मकसूर कहते हैं. ये नामा याद रख लीजिए आप लोग, बा मकसूर. ओके, ता को क्या कहेंगे? ता मकसूर कहेंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि ता के नीचे ज़ेर है. When a letter with the sign kasra, a letter with the sign kasra known as maksur. For example, alif kasra e, and alif kasra e, it is the pronunciation, but in terms it is called as alif maksur, means alif with the sign kasra. Ba maksur, ba kasra b, known as the whole, this word known as ba maksur. We called it as ba maksur. Why? Because ba, letter ba carries kasra below it. Letter ba carries kasra below it. This is why we are calling ba maksur. Now I will ask you, if the letter with fatha, what we call the particular letter with fatha, for example, ba fatha, ba. So what we called as ba fatha, it will become maftuh, ba maftuh. Ba carries the sign diacritical mark fatha, it becomes ba maftuh. बा के ऊपर अगर ज़बर है तो वो बा, ज़बर बा होता है, उसका तलफ़ुज़ तो बा रहेगा, लेकिन उसको हम बा मफ्तूह कहेंगे. बा मफ्तूह कहेंगे, यानी बा के ऊपर ज़बर है. मफ्तूह यानी कि ज़बर वाला, मकसूर यानी ज़ेर वाला, मज़मूम यानी पेश वाला. ठीक है, ये 3 हम शॉर्ट वॉवेल्स आज पढ़े हैं. इसके नेक्स्ट क्लास में अपन जो है ना, इसके आगे लॉन्ग वॉवेल्स शुरू करेंगे. ठीक है, in this class we learned about kasra and zamma, and the letter with kasra known as maksur, the letter with zamma known as mazmum, and the letter with fatha known as maftuh. In our upcoming classes, in tomorrow's class, we will discuss about sukun, jazm, and another diacritical mark, W type mark, small w type mark, tashdid. We will discuss about sukun and tashdid in our next class, in our tomorrow's class, inshallah. I shall take leave. Okay, with this I am winding up my class. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.